there are two parts of endoskeleton: the axial part and the appendicular part. Axial and what? Okay. Now let's look at the axial bone. This is the axial bone. These are the axial bones too. Axial bone is grouped into the skull and the bone of the back called the spine of vertebral column. It's never called spinal cord. It's called vertebral column or the spine of vertebrae. Animals that possess this are called vertebrate animals. So the axial skeleton is grouped into these two. Look at this is the sternum of the breastbone. Now let's leave that. Let's move to the skull. I told you earlier, you guys, that there are 22 number of bones in your head.
Yes.
22 number of bones in the skull. This part is the cranium. Cranium is the brain box. This protects the brain. This is what? The frontal bone. This is the eye socket. Eye socket where eye orbits, where eye is subjected. The nose orbits, nasal orbits. Where this is the nasal cavity. Nasal cavity. Eye orbit. This is the nasal bone. This is the frontal bone. Is it clear? This is what now? Parietal bone. This is what? Temporalis. This is the occipital bone. Now, there is the mandible, the upper jaw, the lower jaw. This is the cheekbone. Another name is called the zygomatic bone. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now, there's a point here that touches to. This point is called occipital condyles. Condyles. This occipital condyles attaches to what now? The atlas. Atlas axis. And the remaining bones here are the cervical bones. Now let's move to what now? Cervical vertebrae. There are 5 bones in the cervical vertebrae. How many bones?
5.
We have 5 cervical vertebrae. These are the 5 bones of the cervical. The one at the neck region called cervical. How many bones are in cervical? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the first cervical is the atlas. The second cervical is the axis. The remaining 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the normal cervical. The second one is called the thoracic. Thoracic has a long neural spine. If you observe, it's pointed, unlike the one in the neck. The neural spine is pointed. Let's count. It is 12 in number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 12. Can you see it's 12 in what? In number. And these bones attaches to what now? To the ribs. We have 12. This is called thoracic vertebrae. Thoracic vertebrae. It's located at the chest region. It attaches what? To the ribs. How many pairs of ribs do you have? 12 pairs. In female, it's 11 pairs. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one that is not attaching is called the floating ribs. What I call it? Floating ribs. Now, this ribs attaches to what? To the what? To the breastbone. And a cartilage attaches here. That cartilage is called hyaline cartilage. This is the breastbone. You understand? Forming what is called the thoracic cavity. Thoracic cavity is one of the largest cavity in the body. It's one of the largest cavity in the body. This cavity is made up of delicate organs. It's made up of the organs here that is located at the right point here. The organs here is the spleen. It's made up of the lungs. It's made up of the hearts, and part of the liver overlap here. There's a particular ring that attaches here. This ring is called what now? The ring here is called diaphragm. Diaphragm separates what? The thoracic cavity from what? Abdominal cavity. Meanwhile, abdominal cavity is the largest cavity in the body. Now let's go back. What's the largest cavity in the body?
Abdominal cavity.
Touch that. Now, from here, 1, 2, 3, we have this. From here to here is the lumbar vertebrae. This lumbar vertebrae support the weight of the body. From here to this point is called sacrum. Sacral vertebrae. Sacral vertebrae forms 5 bones, massive 5 bones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cervical deformed thoracic chest, upper lumbar.
Lumbar is upper abdomen, sacral lower abdomen. Why the crucis? The caudal vertebrae forms the crucis. Crucis are what the tails forms what the tails in the body. Now let's move to the appendicular skeleton. Appendicular skeleton is grouped into fetal. This is shoulder part. The shoulder part is called the pectoral gyrus. Why this part is called what? The pelvic gyrus. Now the pectoral gyrus is made up of this. This part is the collarbone. The coracoids. The collarbones forms articulate with the scapula at the back. This scapula is known as what is also called the shoulder blade. Are you with me now? The shoulder blade. Are you with me? Now, there's another point here. This is the pelvic gyrus. Pelvic gyrus is also known as the bones of the hip. Look at this point. This point is said to be what now? It's what? The sacrum. Sacrum attaches to the pelvic, forming what? The hip. Okay. Now let's move to the limbs. These limbs, this is said to be humerus. Humerus attaches to what? This cavity. This cavity is called glenoid cavity of scapula. Remember, scapula is the shoulder blade. This attaches to the glenoid cavity of scapula to form a shoulder joint. And the shoulder joint can also be called what? The ball and socket joint. Now look at this ball. The end of the ball is smooth. Attaches to what now? The socket of the glenoid cavity. This is a bone known as what? The humerus. Humerus attaches to what now? To ulna. The ulna radius. Ulna is bigger than radius. At a point here to form an elbow joint, and at a point known as olecranon process. This part of bones is called what? Wrist bone. Where you put your wristwatch. That's why it's called wrist bone. How many bones are in the wrist? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 5. You understand? This is said to be what? Wrist bone. After another name for the wrist is called the carpus. What's another name for the wrist? Carpus. What's another name for the wrist? Carpus. The carpus attaches to the finger bones, the palm bone. This palm bone is called metacarpus. How many metacarpus do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 what? Metacarpus. And the remaining bones that attaches to this place is called what? The phalanges. It's called what now? Phalanges. Now let's look at the 4 limbs. The 4 limbs, the longest bone in the body is called the femur. Femur is the longest bone. The head of the femur attaches to what now? It's attached to what? Acetabulum of what? Of the pelvic gyrus. I told you there are holes here. These holes help in the passage of muscles and nerves. And the name of the hole is called what? Obturator foramen. Now there's a point here called the patella. This is said to be the patella. Are you listening now? This is the patella, or the joint that exists here is called the hinge joint. The patella fused with another bone here to form what? To form the knee joint. This is this is said to be the tibia. This is what? The fibula. This is what now? Carpus. Tarsus. This is what? Metatarsus. Why this is what now?